Hello students, today we will be studying about next class of division vertebrata, that is next class of Gnathostomata, that is tetrapoda. Superclass tetrapoda. I said superclass tetrapoda consists of they are organism having limbs. They will be having legs or hands. They will be having limbs, and they are divided into four class Amphibia, class Reptilia, class Aves, and class Mammals, class Mammalia. So first class will study about class Amphibia. Everybody know what is Amphibia. Amphi means dual, bios means life. They will be having double life. The best example of class Amphibia is frog. What is the speciality of frog? These live both in land and water. Okay, the best example of class Amphibia is frog, and the speciality is these organisms can live both in land and water, and they are found both in marine aquatic water, in the water as well as in the land. They are found in water as well as in land. They can live both in land and water. Amphibians have two pairs of limbs. You have seen frog. See. This is the example. You have seen frogs. They will be having two pair of limbs. This is forelimb and this is hind limb. This is one pair and this is another pair. They will be having four pairs of limbs. They will be having four limbs, two pair of limb. First pair is the forelimb and second pair is the hind limb. They will be having two pairs of limb, forelimb and hind limbs. Body is divided into only two parts, head and trunk. Body is divided into head and trunk. Skeleton is bony. Body is made up of bones. Body is divided only into two parts, head and trunk. Skeleton is bony. Digestive system is well developed, that is mouth will lead to cloaca. In frog, the anus is called as cloaca. Digestive system is well developed with the mouth and the anus. The anus is called as cloaca in amphibians. So they will be having a protrusible tongue. They will be have a tongue. Protrusible tongue means they have a long tongue. How they will capture the prey? They will put out the tongue. ನಾಲಿಗೆಯನ್ನು ಹೊರಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಗ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಇನ್ಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಂದು ಅದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆ ಟಂಗನೊಳಗೆ ಇಳಿತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಅದು ಆಹಾರವನ್ನು ಹಿಡಿತದೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಟಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ as protrusible tongue, and alimentary canal leads to cloaca. Cloaca is the anus of this particular amphibians. Anus is called as cloaca, which is used for excretion, where excretion take place. Skin is naked, smooth, moist and rich in glands. If you have any day touched the frog, you can make out the skin of frog. Frog ಅನ್ನು ಮುಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. Skin is smooth and moist ಅಂದರೆ wet, ಜೆಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಜಾಗ್ತದೆ. and they are rich in glands ಅಂದರೆ ಗ್ರಂಥಿಗಳು. Okay, respiration may be through lungs. When they are in land, they will respire through lungs. When they are in water, they will respire through skin. And when they are small in the larval stage, you know the larva of the frog is called as tadpole. ಅದು ನೋಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಣ್ಣ ಮೀನಿನಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. So when they are in the form of larva, they respire through gills. ಅದು ಮೀನಿನಾಗಿರುವಾಗ, ಲಾರ್ವಾ ಆಗಿರುವಾಗ they respire through gills. When they are in water, they respire through skin, and when they are in land, they respire through lungs. Heart is three-chambered. Heart is three-chambered means they will be having two auricle and one ventricle. They will be having two auricle and one ventricle. Heart is three-chambered. So example, this is Buffo. This frog is called as buffo, commonly called as toad. This is normal frog, what we see daily. Rana, frog. Scientific name is Rana. This is Salamandra. Scientific name is Salamandra. And this is also type of fish, Ichthyophis. It is a type of amphibian. Speciality, one more question. This is Ichthyophis. It is a type of amphibian which does not have legs. This is not a snake nor a fish. This is an amphibian which live both on land and water but does not have legs. So the name of this is Ichthyophis. It doesn't have limbs, legs illa, look like a snake, but it's the amphibian which does not have leg. It is a limbless amphibian. Limbless amphibian. These are the examples. Buffo, Rana, Salamandra and Ichthyophis. Next class Reptilia. Everybody know class Reptilia means usually snakes belong to class Reptilia. So this class refers to creeping or crawling animals. Creeping or crawling animals. They doesn't have legs. So they creep. Creep ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟು snakes ಹೇಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ. So they are creeping or crawling animals. Even crocodiles belong to class Reptilia. Crocodiles will be having limbs. Okay, whereas snakes doesn't have limbs. Creeping or crawling animals. So the meaning of Reptilia or reptum is to creep. Okay, so they are terrestrial animals and their body is covered by dry and cornified skins. You know what is the skin of this thing, snakes or tortoise look like. The shell of turtle. See, this is turtle. This shell untala, tortoise is the shell. They are hard. They are made up of scutes. Shell of crocodile are made up of shell of snakes are made up of scutes or scales. Okay, hard. They do not have external ear openings. Snakes cannot hear. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಿವಿಗಳಿಲ್ಲ. Instead of ear opening they have a tympanum. Tympanum is present. Tympanum represents ear. They do not have ear openings. Snakesಗೆ ಕಿವಿಗಳಿಲ್ಲ. They cannot listen. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದು ಓನ್ಲಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವೈಬ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದು ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವೈಬ್ರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್. ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಲಿಸನಿಂಗ್ ಟು ವೈಬ್ರೇಷನ್. ಸೌಂಡ್ ಕೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಿವಿಗಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ದೇ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಲಿಸನ್ ದ ಸೌಂಡ್. They find the object because of the vibration of the ground. So they do not have external ear opening. Instead of ear, tympanum is present. Tympanum represents the ear. Limbs are two pairs. In crocodile, turtles, they will be having limbs. They are of two pairs, two forelimbs and two hind limbs. Total 4, but 2 pairs. Heart is 3-chambered. That means 2 auriculin and 1 ventricle. But speciality is in crocodile it is a 4-chambered. It is incomplete heart. All reptiles heart is 3-chambered, whereas in crocodile heart is 4-chambered. So it is called as incomplete. All reptiles heart is 3-chambered. But in crocodile belong to class Reptilia, but exceptional case, crocodile will be having 4-chambered heart. They are again cold-blooded animals, poikilothermus. Snakes and lizard shed their scales or skin cast. You might have seen. ಅದು ಅದರ ಚರ್ಮವನ್ನು ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಸ್ನೇಕ್ಸ್ ಶೆಡ್ ದೇರ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ಸ್. ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬಹುದು, ಸ್ನೇಕ್ಸ್ ಅದರ ಚರ್ಮಗಳನ್ನು ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊಸ ಚರ್ಮ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸ್ನೇಕ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಿಸರ್ಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಶೆಡ್ ದೇರ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಸ್ಕಿನ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್. Sexes are separate. Fertilization is internal. Oviparous, they lay egg. Development is direct. Okay, so these are some of the example of class Amphibia. First one is turtle. Scientific name is Kilon. See this one. This one. First one is turtle. This one. Kilon. Second one is crocodilus. You know, scientific name is crocodilus. Common name is crocodile. Third one is wall lizard. ಹಲ್ಲಿಗಳು ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟಲ್ಲ. Scientific name is Hemidactylus. Hemidactylus. This one is Bungarus. Common name is Crate. Bungarus. ಕಡಂಬರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಕಡಂಬರ. And this is viper. Vipera. Scientific name is Vipera. Viper. ಗೊತ್ತುಂಟಲ್ಲ, ಕಂದೊಡಿ. This is ಕಂದೊಡಿ. ಕಡಂಬರೆ. Then cobra. ನಾಗರಹಾವು. Scientific name is Naja. So these are example. Okay. Kilo, turtle, crocodile, scientific name crocodile, Hemidactylus, wall lizard, Naja, cobra, cobra andre nagarhavu, Bungarus, common name is crate, kadambare, and vipera, viper, kandodi. These are example of class Reptilia. Next is class aves. Aves means birds. All different type of birds belong to class aves. Aves meaning is bird. They belong to the presence of feathers. They belong to the presence of feathers. Okay? They have feathers. But most of the birds can fly except featherless bird. And that one bird is ostrich. This bird cannot fly. This is a bird, but it doesn't have feathers. It cannot fly. It has feathers, but cannot fly. Except featherless birds. Most of them can fly except featherless bird. Special feature of bird is they can fly, but ostrich is a bird which is a featherless bird which cannot fly. Have beak, 4 limbs and wings. They will be having beak. Beak andre gottuntu nimge. This is beak. This is 4 limbs and this is wing. They have a beak, 4 limb and wing. Then hind limbs have scales and used for swimming, walking, climbing tree or branches. Hind limbs are made up of scales. ನೀವು ಕೋಳಿಗಳ ಕಾಲನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ, they are rough. They are made up of scales. Hind limbs, their legs, see, legs are made up of ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ಸ್. ಕೋಳಿಗಳನ್ನು ಕಾಲನ್ನು ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅದು ತುಂಬ ರಫ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ಸ್. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ and these limbs are used for swimming, walking, climbing tree branches, etc. Okay, so they have 2 pair of limbs, hind limbs and 4 limbs. 4 limbs are modified to wings. Okay, kaigalu, they are modified for, they are present as wing, and 4 limbs are made up of scales. forelimbs are modified into wings, and hind limbs are made up of scales which are used for swimming, walking and climbing tree branches. So these are forelimbs which are modified into wings, and these are hind limb used for walking, running, swimming, etc. Then, skin is dry and do not have gland except oil gland at the base of the tail. The skin of the bird is dry, do not have any gland except oil gland. Thaila granthigulu untu. Oil gland means thaila granthigulu which is present at the base of the tail. Tail idu kelagi thaila granthigulu untu. And body is bony, and made up of bone, and they have air cavities. Digest system is composed of additional parts called crop and gizzard. Sorry, digestive system untu, mouth ಮತ್ತು ಏನಸ್ ಉಂಟು, ಅದರೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನೋಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಡೈಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಹೇಗೆ, ಮೌತ್, ಫ್ಯಾರಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಈಸೋಫೇಗಸ್, ಸ್ಟಮಕ್, ಇಂಟೆಸ್ಟೈನ್. ಆದರೆ ಈ ಹಕ್ಕಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮೌತ್, ಫ್ಯಾರಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಕ್ರಾಪ್, ಗಿಜಾರ್ಡ್, ಈಸೋಫೇಗಸ್, ಸ್ಟಮಕ್ ಮತ್ತು ಇಂಟೆಸ್ಟೈನ್ ಉಂಟು. ನೀವು ಕೋಳಿಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದರೆ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕ್ಯಾಚ್ಡ್ ಎನಿ hen, and if you are after eating, if you touch the neck of the particular hen, you can feel the food is stored in that particular neck, and that part is called as the crop. So they have a special organ in their digest system that is called as crop and gizzard. ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಕೋಳಿ ತಿಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದರ ನೆಕ್ಕನ್ನು ಮುಟ್ಟಿದರೆ you can feel the food in that particular organ. That organ is called as crop. So digest system of birds consists of crop and gizzard. Heart is 4-chambered with 2 auricle and 2 ventricle. They are warm-blooded animals. Till now you studied about cold-blooded animals. Birds are warm-blooded animals, and such animals are called as homeotherms. Cold-blooded animals are called as poikilotherms, and warm-blooded animals are called as homeotherms. Warm-blooded animals are called as homeotherms. Cold-blooded animals are called as poikilotherms. Warm-blooded animals are called as homeotherms. So birds are warm-blooded animals. Respiration using lungs. Lungs are air sacs connected by lungs. Then sexes are separate. Fertilization is internal. Oviparous, birds lay egg. Okay, example, crow. Everybody knows scientific name of crow is corvus. Columba, pigeon. So this is pigeon. Scientific name of pigeon is columba. Then sitacula. Scientific name of parrot. Sitacula means parrot. Peacock, scientific name is pavo. And ostrich. Example, crow, pigeon, parrot, peacock, ostrich, penguin, vulture. These all are examples of class Aves. All the birds come under class Aves. The last class of this particular chapter, the last part and last class of class Tetrapoda is class Mammalia. All milk-giving animals are called as mammals. We, human beings, are also called as mammals. Mammalia contain mammary glands or milk gland to feed young ones. All milk-giving animals, all animals which contain mammary glands, breast mammary glands or milk gland to feed young ones, they are called as mammals. And you know mammals are warm-blooded animals. They are homeotherms, bisi raktadavaru. Then their body is covered with hair. Heart is 4-chambered, 2 auricle and 2 ventricle. Auricle will transfer pure blood to all the body parts, and ventricle will collect impure blood from all the body parts and transfer back to the heart. Then skin has sweat and sebaceous gland. Sweat ಸೆಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ sweat and sebaceous gland ಅಂದರೆ producing oil or fat, both sweat and sebaceous gland. Two pairs of limbs, they will be having two pairs of limbs, hands and legs, and these limbs are used for walking, running, climbing, burrowing, flying and swimming, for all things. Two pairs of limbs. Their habitat is desert, forest, mountain, polar ice caps, caves, grasslands, etc. They live in desert, forest, mountain, etc. They will be having an ear. External ear is called as pinna. Teeth are present in jaws. Respiration is by lungs. Sexes are separate. Male and female individual will be there. Fertilization is internal. They are viviparous. Viviparous means they do not lay egg. They give birth to young ones. All are viviparous, but there is one mammal which is oviparous. This is speciality again. There is one mammal. It is a mammal, milk giving animal, but oviparous animal. It will lay egg, and the name of that mammal is Ornithorhynchus. Common name is platypus. This is a mammal. This belonging to class mammal, but doesn't give birth to young one. This will lay egg. This is a speciality. Okay. So this is Ornithorhynchus. This is a mammal, but doesn't give birth to young one. They lay egg. Oviparous animal, Ornithorhynchus. This is kangaroo, Macropus mammal. So example are kangaroo, scientific name is Macropus. Camelus, camel. Macaca, monkey. Ratus, rat. Equus, horse. Pterophus, flying fox. Dolphinus, dolphin. Balanoptera, blue whale. Pantheroleo, lion. Elephas, elephant. These all are mammals. You can study any two examples. But remember, this is Ornithorhynchus, which is a mammal, but it is an egg-laying mammal. Rest all mammals give birth to young ones. This is about animal kingdom. I hope you understood. If you have any doubt, you can clarify. Thank you.